Getting live. I'm weak.
We are live. Oh, you can hear me.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. Hey.
There is no backstage.
Well, you know what? I had to pull it out. I see. It is what it is.
No, it's not. They can hear you. The people can hear you right now.
We ain't talking about nothing.
Nope. It's the countdown. Welcome to the official countdown.
DJ Hammer featuring DJ Hammer, accompanied by DJ Hammer. And I am DJ
Easton's favorite DJ. Play my beat.
Let's go.
Do you know what a hammer is? It's DJ's Talk. Wow.
All I can say is what up, brother.
What it do, Mark J, man?
What it do, DJ Hammer? No, not DJ Hammer. The DJ.
I appreciate the man. It mean a lot.
It makes a difference.
It does. Life's good, man.
I believe it, my brother. Happy Tuesday to you.
Happy Tuesday. It's good to be here.
It's DJ's Talk.
Me.
Featuring DJ Hammer, DJ Mark J. Every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. This is how we do, when we do, because we do what we do.
All the time.
Dude, man, let me get myself set up.
Let's get right, man. Welcome in, man.
I'm getting my screens ready so I can share and do what I need to do to get everyone involved. The involvement is necessary.
Yeah, the people. You know what we're here for.
Yes, indeed. So you bear with me, my brother.
No, take your time. Take your time, man. We don't rush this thing. We give people time to get in the building. Time to get comfortable in my seat, get my drink.
In all fairness, that's what they are. Food. All right, here we go. All right, we got action. I'm locking in. I'm sharing my screen. Okay. If you're just joining in, please share the live. We appreciate it. Yes, we do.
Please and thank you. It's your cover charge. It's free as long as you share the live.
If you're just checking in, let us know you're just checking in. Let us know you're out there. Put your Instagram, put your Facebook up, put a heart up, put a like up, throw a ham sandwich in the screen.
Come on, where you at?
What you do? Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Okay, we're running my test here. And if you did not know, we're running new software with new toys and stuff. So we're running test at the beginning just to make sure everything is everything. And when I say everything, that's ERR-THANG.
With the dash? I mean, I'm with it, man. Testing. 1, 2, 3. My mic works.
Okay, hold on. One last. Oh, we are up. There we go.
Come on.
We there.
Oh, that's comments working? Okay. You got it.
All right, well, okay, it's DJ's Live, man. First and foremost, thank you guys for your continued support. The early comers, welcome. The people that's going to be checking in, watching the late broadcast, welcome to you too.
Come on.
Share live.
Gotta fix some stuff. We good. There we go. Welcome, man. Welcome to the building. Missed y'all guys, man. If Tuesday to Tuesday feels so long after long weekends, man. I'll tell you that much.
We be having some stuff to talk about, man. Me and you talk.
Yeah, frequent, man. We got to, man.
Talk.
And we hope that y'all out there are communicating with each other too, because I mean, I feel like it's not just me who feels this way. Like community is important, especially when it comes to the DJ community, because there's a lot of stuff we go through and a lot of things we discuss and encounter the same on that we wouldn't know if we don't talk.
We are one.
We are one. Come on. RP, my man.
Let's roll, man.
Let's see, man. What we got?
Well, I don't know. Is there any topics that me and you need to talk about so that people can see? We talked maybe twice this week because you was very busy last week.
Oh yeah.
And we haven't talked like we used to talk.
Man, look. we do what it do. It's been a productive season is what I'll say. Like I said, it's been the homecoming rush has been crazy recently, man. I homecomings for high schools, colleges. I got Hampton's homecoming this upcoming weekend.
What?
Yeah, we out there 12 to 6. It's gonna be some fun, man. Like I've been doing that for the last 2 to 3 years, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Dougie Fresh come out there a couple times. MV DJs out there.
That one.
Yeah, that's the gig, man. Every year.
Okay, talk about it.
So we'll see what happens, man. Like I said, it's Saturday. Hampton's homecoming, the same homecoming day as Norfolk State, I believe. So choose your battle. Look, it's gonna be fun either way. People will be out there. Yeah, it's my weekend pretty much. I got a trunk or treat on Sunday, so I'm excited to do that. You know, it's my thing for the public. Like I got to find out what I'm gonna wear costume wise first, man.
Where is it at?
Wave Church. So over there off of Knuckles Road. I'll be over there DJing, and we got people out there decorating trunks and all that other stuff, giving out some candy. So bring your family. It's open to the public.
Okay. Is it free?
I believe it is. Yes, it is a free event.
Okay.
There'll be food out there and vendors and stuff like that. That is probably not free. So if you want to get food or drinks or something like that, like lemonade, obviously, there will be vendors out there for that.
Bring some money.
Yeah, you got to have something.
A little piece of change. Just bring a little piece.
What you got going on this upcoming weekend, man?
Friday. Oh, this is good. Friday. It's the finale of Showtime at the Park RVA, the talent
already.
The finale has been 9 weeks.
Man, has it been 9?
9 weeks. So
wow.
I think like 11 contestants, each comedians and also the singers, that will be competing, and they will be eligible for $2,000 grand prize. They have to split it $1,000 a piece. On the comedy end, on the singer end, tickets are, I'm not sure how much tickets are, but it's at the park. It's normally standing room only during the finale, so that should be good. We got different. I mean, it's gonna be like it's a fun. It's fun. I'm gonna tell you, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
Fun. And if you come into the park, not to plug them, but they got DJs immediately following the event. So I should end about 10:30, and they got DJs, one in the front side. They got a DJ in the what they call the beer garden, and they also have a DJ at the Hideaway.
Yeah. No, they got plenty of DJs. Like there's a vibe in every space of that space, So Friday, yeah, y'all be having the vibes, man. I like that.
And then Saturday, I have a wedding at the Renaissance. I ain't been at the Renaissance in a while, so the Renaissance is gonna be Mark J. Diseased.
Come on, call it what you want, man. You in there?
We're gonna do that. And Sunday, your boy is off.
What?
The boy is off. I don't have will DJ for food.
Hey, that's funny.
I need to get a sign. Will DJ for food.
I'm sharing the love. Get my entry fee in. Hold on. I'll pay cover too.
And I see DJ Mark out there.
Mark, man.
Post this link real quick because he said he might jump on here with us. So
word.
Any DJ that's out there right now, I'm gonna post.
Holly, what up?
What up? I'm gonna post the link.
Word.
In the comments.
Hey, come on.
If you want to jump on, I will bring you in. We're gonna be digging into some DJ stuff, some real technical DJ stuff. I'm learning plenty today because I got Hammer and he told me he's gonna teach me.
Hey man, I'm willing to teach if we willing to learn together, man.
No, that's right.
Cause I don't know everything. I don't know most things. I just
Sure.
know what I know.
That's a lot though.
Hey,
That's a nice package.
that's where
That's a
that's
nice
where we heading. That's where we heading.
package.
No, I don't know. It's wow. Anyway,
No diddy. No diddy.
it's the Ciroc.
Oh, speaking of Ciroc, dude, listen.
Uh-oh.
Um, I'm first up on the drink set. The menu is exactly the same as it was last week. Now,
Mm,
somebody corrected me because it's no longer Diddy Juice.
that's correct.
So I'm legit.
Yes, absolutely. You're fine.
Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, no, that checked out.
That's,
We took and asked the DJs Talk community, and they said you're fine. They said it's not Diddy's. You're fine. Don't worry about him.
and I trust the DJ community with all my heart and soul.
Of course, man. Well,
They laughing at that.
they-
Yeah, y'all think that's funny, huh? No
hey,
Diddy, no
it
Diddy.
is. It's funny. It's funny, man. Funny guy. I got some crown. I don't want to pull out a handle. It look crazy if I pull out a handle. But
That's a nice. Oh, just
got some crown, man. Look, hanging out
I mean,
with my buddy, man.
dark liquor, grown man vibe.
Yeah, that's what we on, man. This is me and DJ, man. What we doing?
I got a question for you. We
Okay.
talk about liquor. Now, when you're spinning, and y'all, what's up, Shay Shay? Y'all can chime in as well. When you are spinning,
Mm,
how much do you indulge in what we call alcoholic beverages?
that's fair. Yeah, I'm gonna let people chime in. Come on. How often or when do you start? Like, is it
So do you stop?
when do you stop? Like, yeah, both. Start, stop. I don't know. That's
That's
funny.
no, it's funny because matter of fact, it's been a minute. In all of my years of doing this, I've never ever had a customer request that the DJ not indulge. Yeah,
Hey, yo, you know who I hear?
somebody laughing in the back.
You gotta bring my mans in here.
Snickering,
You gotta bring my mans in here.
snickering in the background. We have my man
Hey,
DJ
that's
Marky
funny.
Mother.
Hey, I was like, I'm looking behind me.
I thought it was you.
I'm checking down the hall. I'm like,
Snicker
I know ain't nobody in my. Bring your camera down. You getting covered
Yeah,
up by the
Oh,
comment
my bad.
box. No,
My
you good.
bad.
I just
yeah,
want
yeah.
people
We
to
can,
see
Yeah,
you.
we good. We good.
There he is, my man, Marky
Yeah,
Mark in the building.
yeah.
That's
Hey, I appreciate that introduction too, man.
you got the forehead
So,
cam on.
hey,
oh, this is gonna be wild.
hello, welcome to the podcast, DJ Marky Mark.
Oh, he got the loud applause too. Oh my gosh, he is. Oh, it is live and direct on a Tuesday
Oh,
night.
You know, black people
Whoa,
don't know how to act when they get new stuff.
I love that. What,
I'm,
bro? Come on.
I'm pressing every button on this interface.
oh, it's
That
real in
is
the field.
hilarious.
It's real in the
Man,
field.
how y'all been? How y'all been?
Man, it's been great, man. Been great. Been blessed, man. To do
That's
this
good.
every weekend or
I
most
don't.
weekends. I ain't gonna say every. Oh, there it is. Oh my
I don't
goodness.
appreciate
Oh,
all that
no, yeah.
Baltimore stuff in the
Hey,
background. Just
Oh,
hey,
let people
he's
know where I
all over the
stand.
place.
I got to
Yeah.
take him off here. He just flashed a Eagles jersey on this damn.
Oh, Mike J, you can't even. You might as well just focus on basketball at this point.
These guys.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe what I just saw.
Hey, I understand. That don't gotta move. We doing what we supposed to do over here.
But you know what?
Look,
My high
back
is here now. It's here. My high.
listen, back to the drinking question about DJing that wasn't football related. Yeah, so well, Marky Mark, you here now. You drink when you DJ.
Yeah.
Okay. Likewise, I ain't ashamed.
No, I do. I try to sip. Like you
Yes.
got to know your limits. Like you just can't be out there all reckless. Because it's definitely gonna show in your performance, and people gonna notice, and that's a bad look. Because everybody always looking at you anyway as the DJ.
Yeah, they
You
looking
can't
for
be up
something.
there drunk. I done seen, obviously I ain't call no names, but I done seen DJs up there drunk, and it's terrible. They slurring their words on the mic. I'm like, that's a bad look.
Hey man,
Like, and yeah, you don't know you all that drunk until you look at the videos the next day. You like, but you just got to know your limit. I mean,
I
as
think
an
that's the.
adult.
I think that's the right. I think that's the thing in general. Like, know your limit of how much you can handle before you get to the belligerent part of not knowing what you got going on professionally. Um,
Why Jay laugh?
Oh, y'all are 100%
you
right.
don't never got super drunk at a gig, Mark J.
No, never. In public, you'll never see me drunk. You'll never see me drunk, especially on the job.
Oh yeah, amen to growth.
Yeah, shout out to long cocktail hours that are extended because things start late, but
There it
you'll
is.
never see me drunk.
Fact. I got time before introductions.
I had people tell
That's
me that I
funny.
play better when I'm drinking.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Do you?
Sometimes you play it better when you, because sometimes that anxiety factor kind of go out the window a little bit, and you're
yeah.
not like overthinking it. Like
That
especially when it
liquid
comes to me,
courage.
I be overthinking. I'm like, I don't know what song to play next. I click on like 40 different songs
Before I play one of them, right? Hey,
Yeah, that's
man.
that DJ anxiety, but you gotta know how to mask it,
That's
play it
funny.
off a little bit.
Hey man, look, I started DJing right before college and into college. So look, I'm not judging anybody for what they do to get in their zone.
Is
Because
it irritating to y'all if somebody like another DJ is just standing behind you, like
no
close behind you,
deep
looking at your
breathing like
laptop?
Hey Arnold. Like
Yeah, it's like, oh man, come on, man.
yeah, no, that doesn't bother me.
It's like they looking at your laptop, looking at your every move. Cause that happened to me like quite a few times, and it's kind of irritating. But you don't
Really?
want to be like back up. But yeah, it kind of add to my anxiety a little bit. You know what I mean? You hovering over my back, and it's like,
It
no, man.
depends.
And then sometimes they'll point to your screen. They'll point to the song on your screen, like pick that song. Like,
Yeah,
man,
no, I've
get
had
my
that. I've had that.
come on, man.
I don't look. I don't mind too much. I'm a very simple person when it comes to the booth, right? Especially if you are a DJ. Like I try my best to accommodate your asks, like of what you're trying to find out, or like songs, like oh, what's that kind of thing. But like, I think it's a respect factor. Like at the end of the day, like if it wasn't DJing, you wouldn't want nobody walking up on you doing all this
Right, right.
while they're working. Like if I walk behind the register at McDonald's and just started, you know what I'm saying? Like just, hey yo, I think you need a little more seasoning on that burger. Like that'd be wild.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what they doing. I got another question for y'all. Do people be asking y'all for
Come on.
CDs?
Yeah, absolutely. You hate it.
No, I don't hate it, but it's like, man, come on, man. It's 2024. We still. But to
How much
all
CDs cost?
to all the people who ask me for CDs, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to talk about y'all. But anyways, no.
I'm
CDs, it
surprised
don't.
that people still have CD players.
Are you really?
Yeah, man. We talked about it before.
What I'm saying
My bad.
what I'm what I'm saying is like, so just because you're surprised that people have CD players,
Mhm.
does that mean that there's not a market for people with CD players?
It's probably an excellent market for people that still make CDs because number one,
I
they
know.
oh yeah, see,
This is why I'm laughing about y'all. I'm like, hey, I got you. I promise, bro. I told you I'd get back to you. I got you. I'm working on the new one. That's to my man. So you know who I'm talking to. But like, yeah, absolutely. I still make CDs. USBs, like
USBs now.
no, now it's different. Look, listen at y'all, man.
It
How?
is.
How is it
Who was
different?
making CDs in the 90s?
I would love to talk about this.
Mark J, when did you start at DJing?
Oh
Look.
my gosh. Yes, that's a spindle of blank CDs. No, yeah, absolutely. What's wrong with them?
Nothing. Oh, these? You need them?
I'll take them. Look, I look.
They're yours, brother.
What I'm gonna say right now is, if you are looking for mixes and want it on a CD, I will have CDs available very soon because Mark J just blessed your boy with blank CDs. So
I'm glad you said
There
that.
it is.
look, there it
I'm
is.
gonna refer everybody to you. Come to the country. Matter of fact, I need you to come down here to the country
You keep
and
saying
bring a
this
bunch of
like,
CDs.
look, I'm gonna bring this. I'm gonna throw them out like frisbees off the stage.
Bring all your CDs out the trunk. That we loading up. We
That's
get it.
crazy, Shay Shay. No, man, Mark J, we're gonna talk about that. Click on that. I can't click on it. You know which comment I'm talking about. That's crazy. And you got a spindle of blank CDs right there. That is
You got to take a
Mark.
drink to that one.
The lies. You know
Come
what?
on,
I tell you, man, I can't remember because it's 10 years ago, so he might be right. You know what? We could chalk that up as
Customer's always right.
the customer's always right. Shay Shay, I officially apologize to you and all the live guests, all the DJs out
Publicly.
there. I officially apologize to you. Don't defriend me on Facebook. You're still my boy.
Charge it to his head, not his heart. He's all right.
Yes.
So, Mark J, did you start off on a CD deck or was like the
It's
final?
crazy. It's crazy. Yes, B50, a Prodigy B52
Hold on.
with the 2 CD decks that you had to mix and match, just like we look at a computer right now. Wait, I'll take that back. It was still on the computer, but yeah, I started that.
Brother.
CDs.
I see you.
CDs.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't know what that was. I ain't gonna lie.
So
What,
I got a core. Oh, go ahead.
Come on, Ravens. For
No, you ain't know what it was.
the B52.
Oh yeah. It was a controller. My first.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, nice.
So how did you keep track of all those CDs though? Because that was like a skill within of itself. Like
I've said it on a matter of fact, we're talking about music organization, so that's a great segue into it. All my DJs, before we get into it, share the live, please. All we got to ask you to do is share the live to support the channel or to support the live, support DJs Talk.
The channel, the live, all of it.
I had a book of CD Excel spreadsheet that I had with the book, and I filtered it through BPM just like Serato does, and all I used to do is go to that sheet to the song that I want. It was song, BPM, the promo only or Ultimix CDs that we used to get, and everything was filtered on a spreadsheet, and I had to update it every week. But it worked. It worked excellent, and it was just like a little bit more difficult. Couldn't quick mix as quick as we do now, but it worked.
mm-hmm.
So why don't people weekly update their library now?
Who doesn't? Or who does and who doesn't? Who does? Who
Send it to the chat. Send it to the chat.
Yes.
So y'all out here updating your libraries every week? I hope so.
I don't really.
Right. We can be honest here. We're all friends.
I don't. I mean, I don't.
I like that, Sean.
I don't really find a reason to update it every week. But as far as updating your library, what exactly
there it
you
is.
mean?
Be real. Be real. I like
Yeah,
that.
what exactly you mean by that?
So, like, do you not go out looking for new music weekly? We know New Music Friday is a thing. Like, everybody drops on Fridays. So, are we saying that we don't look to, or do we? I see some people in the chat saying they check weekly. I see Folly like weekly is crazy. Sean said every day. Like,
does that mean you getting email to your? I mean, music to your email every day? Are you physically going to?
Like, are you going to your record pools? Are you logging in like you would to Facebook or Instagram every day to your record pool and looking to see if there's new music that you could possibly play or add to your collection?
No, I don't.
I don't either. But for me, most times, like people be sending me stuff all the time. They be like, hey, Mark, do a mashup with this song.
Well, that's
now I check it out. I'll be like, oh, that song trending. So a lot of times people send me stuff, or I don't really be scrolling on TikTok, but if I just so happen to be doing it, then I might see some everybody dancing to, or But before gigs, that's when I check. I check the Billboard's top 100. That's why I check. I don't. my little thing where I get music from. It's not that. It's not that
In
deep.
depth kind of thing. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel what you
but
mean.
I rather just check Billboard Top 100s, and I do have Sirius Satellite Radio on my car. And once in a while, I listen to like the top 20
See,
hits, 25. But that's how I stay updated.
yeah,
To be honest with you, it's more so before I got a gig.
yeah,
And I like what what's Foley Ware said. He
yeah.
said ninjas in Richmond low key don't like new music,
She not wrong. I believe that
right?
we stand on this every week. When I get up here and say like it's not that they. I feel like it's not that they don't like new music. It's just how you present the new music to the people is what I think, in my experience anyway, has been with breaking music. Like I get where everybody's coming from because I've seen it. I've seen the people that get mad about new music, and I've also seen the people that turn up to a new song that they ain't heard because it dropped the day I'm DJing at the club, which is what it used to be when we were breaking records. So, I, you know what I mean? Like the Glorilla's album, like nobody was playing the Glorilla Sexy Red record when it first dropped, but then it was popping crazy the following week, and now it's in people rotation kind of thing. Like I played that the Friday it dropped. Same reaction. Like, oh, I don't know what this is, but it's lit.
You know I'm guilty of that.
And
As soon as they
even with
get hot,
independent, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, like everybody was "You My Everything" singing off key, and everybody was like, that record sucks when it first dropped.
how that song go?
You want me to do it?
Yeah. As a grown man, don't do it. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't do it. Do not do it.
You thought you was gonna clip me up? Nope. Nope.
I ain't drank that much
I
yet.
said no. But nah, like, yeah, I mean, I get it. I get both sides.
Yeah.
Back to the whole everything. Relax. But
one that mold, do
yeah,
it.
one time for the big girl. Album coming soon.
She brought back
That's hilarious. So every day is a lot to be looking for new music, is what I'm hearing. So like an NBA player practicing every day is a whole lot to be in the league.
It depends on when you playing. It
I
depends on when you
agree.
playing. Yeah, it depends on when you playing it and what kind of.
I'm not disagreeing with that. Like Marky Mark said, like before my gigs, I'll look, which makes sense to me. Just not that.
But how do you know when to break it though? That's the thing
You
too.
don't
That's where my
know.
anxiety come in. I'm like, do I play this new song or 9 times out of 10 somebody might like request it anyway.
Yeah, everybody
They
got a
like,
warm up time, Parang. No, like you know what I mean. Everybody got their warm up sets. Sometimes you go with what's comfortable. Sometimes I break records that I think fit that vibe in that moment. There's always time to do stuff. I just think it's a comfort zone thing for a lot of people. Nothing wrong with that either, to be completely honest, because you're playing for your crowd.
that's yeah, that's the biggest thing for me, just knowing when to play it and all that. But I see that sexy red poster in your background here. Move your head out the way. I see. I'm looking for the.
You talking about? I'm very confused with Mark.
Nah, I was joking. It was a joke, man. It was a joke.
Oh, the 27 laws of hustle. Oh, I got you. It looks like sexy red to me too. Anyway, speaking of researching music, y'all be organizing y'all crates or y'all just be freestyling every time y'all go out to gigs?
More power to anybody that freestyles their crates. More power, because there's no way mentally that my brain can handle if I did not have my crates organized like my brain reads music.
Really?
No, yeah, there's all. I mean, I play out of all sometimes, out of the all, just if I'm open format and just. But yeah, in general, Nah, I gotta have my stuff organized and most of the time know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't see how DJs do that. They just had the folder just labeled something random, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's not organized. It's like they scrolling through like 400 songs trying to find what. I'm like, man, I don't see how you do that. So I pretty much got mine labeled like 90s R&B, early
Yep.
2000s R&B, and I even got a party folder. It's like all the stuff that I know that I'm gonna play at a
It's gonna
party.
work.
That's
Yeah.
all in one folder. So yeah, like what Showtime said, yeah, you definitely gotta be organized. I mean, that's the key because you gonna drive your anxiety crazy. Like I don't see how people will drive mine crazy if
I
I'm not
mean, that's the yeah. I agree. I think there's a balance. I think there's a very thin line between having everything created and organized and DJing for the freedom of it. Essentially, like you can have everything organized and still be in your all. Like you said, and go and scroll through. Like I know this song works at 90 BPM, right? And I go to my all and see what else is there. You get what I mean? Like not staying in that crate because you found a song that worked. And that helps me get rid of songs too. While I'm in my all. Like if I'm scrolling past this song every time and I don't ever play it, this don't need to be in my library. You know what I mean?
Are you editing your library as you play?
Ooh, sometimes. Like
Okay,
if I scroll especially if I come across a track that don't load or something that got moved, yeah, it's gone. I'll download it later. I'll put it in a notepad. Like, all right, I need to re-download that.
good. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad
it's
you
got
said
to go.
that. Yeah, because that's the one reason I don't use Apple Music. Apple Music doesn't allow you to delete or
Yep,
add while you're in Serato. That's the one. And Apple Music. Shout out to everyone that uses Apple Music because they already organize year, genre, everything is there if you
that's
utilize it.
true. That's true.
But you can't edit it, and be having to get rid of my duplicates. I'm like, I got this junk 12 times, and none of them orange.
Right. They
So,
all
yeah.
in the right spot.
so that yeah, and
Somebody
shout
get Mark J a duplicate remover tool.
I mean, I do have it, and this is okay. And while we're on organizing
Let's
music,
get into it.
the duplicate removal tools, I'm scared to dig deep into it because when you put certain songs in certain folders, like one song can go in 3 or 4 folders. If you delete or if the program deletes that one song,
Mhm.
then you gotta figure out
Refine it and put it in the folder where it came from. Yep.
right. So I do have the tool and I'm working on it folder by folder, organizing.
Look, it's it's
Yeah.
it's a never ending process. Honestly, like this is the work of being a DJ. Like you're always going to have to organize
I got a
everything.
question for y'all.
Come
And
on.
I'm glad Showtime brought this up. So he
Yep.
said he got 27,000 songs.
Yep.
So how many songs do y'all actually keep on? Do you First of all, do y'all even
Internal.
download music to your
Y-
laptop? Period, like internal.
yes. I am internal.
Do you do that, Mark J?
Internal all day.
And
All day is smoother.
okay, I do that as well.
I agree.
I can't. I know DJs who rely on hard drives every time they DJ,
Mhm.
and it's like always a random issue at certain points.
I've heard
Whether
that.
it's having connection issues or it's not reading my hard drive, and they had a wedding or they had this place and that function. But I definitely wouldn't want to rely, just my personal opinion, on a hard drive every time. But I know it worked for a lot of DJs. It do. But
Right.
with me, I try not to have a lot of songs on my. I think I probably got like 800 songs on my laptop
Mm.
because the reason why I do that is because I don't want to fight through thousands and thousands of songs that I know I'm not going to play.
Right.
I only put songs on my laptop that I know I'm going to play at some point. So
Right.
I'm not going to put somebody's whole album, on my laptop. I'm not doing that.
Mm.
I'm only going to put like top 100 hits or,
That's smart.
trending songs or something like that. Because when I very first started off DJing, what I did was I just went through YouTube and all the songs that had like the most amount of views. I made sure I downloaded them. Like
Yep.
songs with like over a billion views, songs with
Facts.
like over. I just did it like that, and I just did like I just went based off billboards and what was hot and trending because I'm not gonna just download stuff just to have it, but I know I'm never gonna play it. and I know people ain't gonna know it. I wanna when I play a song, I wanna make damn sure people know what the hell I'm playing.
Okay.
And it's like if I play it, you don't know it, then
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't
I
say
ain't got nothing.
nothing.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's just me. That's
No,
just me.
this is crazy. I've never even
That's
thought
fair.
about that. If a song has a billion views, somebody's streaming it. That means a lot of people know it. I've never that's
a great way to look at that.
Plug.
I mean, playlists are huge,
Nuggets all day. Wow.
I mean, there's people who have. You can see how many times a playlist is saved on your streaming service. Like, there's people who create them. It shows you what's hot.
Nugget.
I mean,
I'm gonna check for that.
Rap Caviar. There's plenty of ways to get access to what's hot. I think that's the thing.
Well, I do back to the internal external thing.
Yeah.
It's a fact if you do run internal, it's gonna be smoother and you're gonna have less issues.
That's true.
And somebody said they use external for a backup. I use external for a backup. But if you have and I still don't understand. People say I got 1.6 million songs, but how many are you going to play? You ain't that many spots where you playing that many songs. So, and I'm steadily trying to get duplicates off of my. I mean, realistically, a DJ can operate off of 500 gigs or less.
I feel that. I agree with that.
And that we have internet capability where you can go grab a song in 30 seconds in the event you do not have it on your hard drive. Now, I do have a hard drive that has probably every song I've ever downloaded.
Back there.
Oh, yes, there it is.
Tower back there.
It's housed as a centralized unit for my songs. But as far as what I have on my computer that I play every day, I'm trying to duplicate. I'm trying to take 25 gigs off by next week from the duplicates.
No facts. Yeah. I got about 19,000 songs internal.
Yeah, I'm actually glad somebody brought up the Spotify in the chat because that's like my little secret. My little secret is Tidal. So Tidal is my little secret. So if I'm at a party, say like you at a Sweet 16 or something, which I kind of shy away from because I ain't trying to do all that. But anyways, so they asked for a Boss Man D-Lo song, right? So you go on the Tidal,
So shout out Boss Man D-Lo.
Oh yeah, shout out to Boss Man D-Lo. I just got the phone with him. But anyway,
Hey, look, I'm just trying to keep the vibes up. You know what I'm saying? He might be checking the DJ's talk out. What's going on?
No, so check this out.
Hold on, DJ Mark, DJ Ham, I gotta call you back, bro.
Yo, he might be checking us out, bro. I gotta shout my man's out. Go ahead, Mark. My fault.
So I'll obviously pull up that song, but what I would do is pull up that track radio. So it's gonna pull up like songs that people listening to, songs that's similar. So it's gonna pull up a whole playlist of songs from that song. So and then 9 times out of 10, where you at, they gonna know them songs.
Yep.
Because they got an algorithm to say, okay, the people who listen to this particular Boss Man D-Lo song, they listen to these songs as well. So I mean, they got to build that algorithm that track everybody anyway. So yeah, so that's my little secret.
What is that? What are you saying?
So like when you're looking at a song that's in the playlist, there's a 3 dots next to it, and you can click to go to song radio.
Spotify?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I just
Spotify. I think Tidal does.
I use Tidal.
I think Tidal is also same concept, right? It's just a radio essentially. It's like how Pandora used to be, and probably still is. I mean, I don't know. I don't use Pandora, but like you pick a song and it kind of shows you and plays the associated songs or something in that vibe.
All right, let's put the scenario out there. You're in a field under a tent.
Talk about it.
No Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
So Tidal, Spotify, YouTube are non-existent because you cannot connect to a signal. Where we at? What we talking about?
That's not true for one, and I'm gonna just the reason I say that, not even for the example, like if you download things in advance, even within Spotify, you can have that music accessible with no signal.
So you have to download it in advance.
That is a fact, which goes back to the playlisting aspect of this whole thing. Like if you're downloading top 200 wedding songs as a Spotify playlist and you download it to your computer, you have that.
Okay, no, and 100%.
But that's just that's why I'm saying but outside of that, no, you have to have the songs.
Okay, no, and he brought this. What's up, Brian? Shout out to you. My thing is right here. Now, granted, there's not that many places out there.
Yeah,
and a lot of people depend on the beat source, Beatport, the Spotify, the title. Chances are, if you don't have Wi-Fi, if you don't have a signal,
you ain't got no.
Where you are. A lot of times you don't have Wi-Fi. So again, that is
if you have no signal, is what
right.
we're going off of. Like if you have no way of streaming music due to where you are located performing, I think the answer is that you would probably need to have that song on your laptop.
So
I'm glad you brought that up, RJ, because as y'all know, I've been in the country. So I'm in that situation a lot. I would just be honest. I would just let y'all know, y'all in the city, you probably got a cell phone tower in your backyard. Like
same where my work be at.
So I'm constantly in situations or at somebody's house where, but I don't get signal or service. So when I'm DJing here locally, I go in with the mindset I'm not. So I kind of like consult with them beforehand, be like, hey, any particular songs y'all want to hear? Because I want to make sure I got it. Because, obviously you go somewhere, especially now, you're going to get hit with requests no matter where you at. I mean, it's hard to, you probably can't count on your hand how many gigs you don't went to. Nobody never asked you to play anything. If they can get to you, they're going to ask you for a request. You know what I mean? That's just how it is.
I agree with what you mean.
Then people get drunk. You know what I mean? You can't help it. People get all drunk. Can you play? Oh, yeah, that's. But anyway.
Hold on.
That's how it be. Come on, here it is. Talk about it.
All right, hold on. I'm looking for this one right here.
Oh, that one.
That's what I use, my backup signal for Newmark Mixstream Pro. Now, let's clarify something real quick. No, definitely, most of the time you can catch Wi-Fi. Most of the time. But the concept of where I was going with it is just to be prepared in the event. Don't depend strictly on Wi-Fi, whether you're a wedding DJ, club DJ, house DJ, backyard DJ, cookout DJ. Just I wouldn't depend strictly on Wi-Fi because something can go wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Wi-Fi can go out. I done seen it happen. It doesn't happen.
Look,
like
it has happened.
Paid, you should probably have music.
Well, and matter of fact, and I said MC Hammer. I was about to say MC Hammer, DJ Hammer. You get to the weddings and the high-end wedding that are in these event spaces that you did not know existed, that your GPS falls out when you get close to the venue. You have to use a battery-powered speaker to. You may not. You have to be prepared. You just have to be prepared.
What the? Well, you say MC Hammer?
No, I don't know what I was.
Fine, it's fine.
No, I was about to say MC Hammer, but
that's my guy. Shout out MC Hammer. Why y'all laughing?
I saw a video of him dancing.
Y'all rock with MC Hammer?
Something happened last week. I was laughing.
I didn't know. I saw shout out my dogs.
We're about to get into the morals. Let's just say I can download songs directly from Spotify with its full sound quality, which I always do beforehand at home. So you're preparing at home. So you're downloading at home. So in the field, you still don't have to worry about downloading it because you have it on your hard
right.
drive.
It'll be already there. Yeah.
Preparation
is key.
Can your cell phone or can you use your phone hotspot for Wi-Fi box?
I did. I mean, I use it as a hotspot all the time. Okay. I also go back. We're gonna default to use your own experiences or opinions. What I'll say is I wouldn't rely on it. If you have access to it to do it and it works, great. If you don't, probably prepare better. You can't prepare for everything, but you can prepare for most things with dialogue and communication with whoever you're working with.
And Kermit doesn't depend on that. Try not to. Okay, y'all see the comments going.
Y'all better turn that auto update off. Auto update go off. I do not. Absolutely. let's talk. All right.
Go ahead.
I'll squeeze a question in real quick. I'm sorry.
Please. No, you first. Yes.
How often do y'all update y'all Serato?
There you go. I just updated the 3.2, which is the one where you can do the effects thing. I just did that like this week. Before that, I don't know the last time I updated. I don't trust updates. I'm a data guy, so for me, it's like even with my Mac update, like I'm not updating a Mac OS system until Serato and whoever works for Serato's IT performance people says this works with this operating system.
So you get that email.
If you're updating before then and not checking, again, more power to you. These are opinions, but
no, I can give you a great answer to that question.
By all means, you shoot.
Cats are updating the Serato as soon as it comes out until something goes wrong, and they find out that Serato, like to Hammer's point, is not in conjunction compatible with it. Man, I did that one time.
Look, I understand being excited to. You know what? This happened when Stems came out. That's what it was.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it was. Everybody was on the beta trying to do gigs live, and everything was dropping out. Yeah.
What an i5.
Trying to just go crazy with it, wondering why stuff ain't loading. But I mean, again, that's if you don't know, you don't know. We laugh and we joke about it, but like truthfully, like I wouldn't update until you get the confirmation from Serato.
Yep.
Right.
Regardless of what it can do. They do send them out. If you're not subscribed to Serato emails, I would do that. Stems definitely had computers crashing mid-gig.
I'm glad you brought that up too.
But that's when it started.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a prime example of why you should probably check before updating Serato or your operating system, whether that is PC or Mac.
Exactly, because when Stems first came out, it actually gave you the warning when you open up Serato.
They told you.
Do not use this at a live setting. And what my hard-headed ass do, used it at a live setting, and then while I was DJing, matter of fact, I don't care. I'm gonna say I was at Boyle Bay.
Come on.
My damn laptop shut off. And I had to sit up there with the what happened look.
You ain't beatbox for him?
I had to, I told her it was a power surge.
That's what hey, you gotta put it on the power surge every time.
Man, what's going on with the outlet, man?
Venue. He blamed the venue.
Hey, he ain't blame the venue. He blamed the power.
Yeah.
Shout out Boyle Bay.
Yeah, it can't never be your fault. No, everybody looking at you.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a hack. I'll give you a hack when you are downloading Serato, no matter what the version is.
I like this.
You make sure you save it under the version, not just DJ Serato.
Yep.
So you have two Seratos on there. And in the event the new one doesn't work, you still have that old one that was operating as it's supposed to, that you can go directly to. And I learned that the hard way as well. Because if you save over top of it, you working with that new Serato, and if something goes wrong, you gonna close it, open it back up, and something's gonna go wrong.
About 5 of them in the applications folder right now.
Exactly. And what I do suggest, if you do update your Serato, at least sit around at the house and mess with it for an hour or two straight, just to see if that update change anything. Because I'm telling you, you might download that update, you might mess with it for like 5 minutes, and everything's fine. You ain't gonna know till you 2 hours into your gig,
burning it up. Yep.
Every time you hit the play button, it go to the next song. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, you heard Marky Mark. He said practice. That's what he said. He said practice with your product.
And I'm telling y'all this from
Man.
experience.
Look, every week we gonna talk about some practicing. It ain't gotta be every day. You're right, Father. Every day wild, but if you can get it in, you can get it in. We're making money off of this, man.
So, exactly. So have y'all ever been playing and your track start going in reverse? Like you got to hit like A or S or D or whatever on your keys.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hotkeys. Yeah. You got to know some things, man.
That is so nerve wracking.
Look, how about not knowing about hotkeys, not knowing what you've done, and you got your track in reverse and have no idea how to get it back?
Well, you got to know what a reverse button on your controller is.
Man, my heart beats
you don't know what that is?
fast, so like, I don't know what to do.
Hey, look.
Controllers are overrated, bro. They're overrated. The reason is how many people use 50% of the functionality on their controller. I don't use but like 20%. So I'm giving y'all an additional 30% in between.
What you want them to do, bro?
I don't. It's crazy. I don't because they do so much. Think about the
What
hustle.
did you do before? I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like it was just it was the 30%.
Look at my face.
It was the 30%. So you want them to just go do the other 70 and
no, I'm just saying it's a hustle.
I get what you mean. I agree with that. Yes, I agree with that.
They do a lot.
I'm not saying don't sponsor us. I don't know what Mark J on, but I don't think that y'all are hustling anybody.
The controller.
DJ Hammer said, if you want to send me a controller right now,
I know.
Shout out Rain DJ. Hey. Proud sponsor of DJ's Talk.
Why me? Why me?
You gotta manifest it.
Why me?
Look, I need a new fader. All the parts on back order.
Hold on. He says instant double to the other side quick and figure out the button and check. Well, I mean, that's what we do. Suppose you don't know about instant doubles.
That's true.
Suppose you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know.
You need to check out DJ's Talk Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. because we got the answers.
But for a lot of people who don't know,
yeah.
So you can go to your settings on Serato and go to protect library. So that will protect you from accidentally hitting keys and changing stuff and making edits. I didn't know that till I was watching a YouTube video. So it's in your Serato settings, and you go to, I forgot the sub tab you have to go to.
No, you're good. It's the
if
first
you go to protect library,
it's your library
that would
display.
Yeah, you can't edit it, but you still can do the hotkeys and mess them up.
I think so.
I don't think so. No,
I'm not sure.
So that's
I don't use
that's
it.
a protect for that.
Ooh.
So you can't make no like major edits when that mode is selected. So yeah, I learned that on YouTube, and I was happy I learned that because I turned that on like before I go to a gig. I got that on, so I ain't accidentally because my anxiety be crazy when I DJ. My hands just like I don't know. I be twitching. I don't know. My hands just be doing unnecessary.
Got the bounce stuff. And just start hitting stuff.
Yeah, I got that. Like you know what I mean. I'm just hitting like keys.
It's energy.
Yeah.
You got what
Exactly. So it's easy for me. Yeah, it's easy for me. Well, I mean, I see some people just stand up there like a security.
No, that's why I said, "Did you?" Never mind. Never mind. We're not getting there right now. No, we're not. No, we're not.
No, this looks good.
We're talking about using the controller. No, slip mode. Yeah, people don't.
I guarantee you 50% of maybe.
I don't know. Generalizing my people.
Slip mode has its uses, some good uses.
I don't
nothing because I avoid it. I don't need to.
No, facts. I
know about it though.
Right, you know what it does, right?
If I was a turntablist, I would use it a lot more.
I get that.
Yeah,
I can see why you say that.
Yeah, a lot more.
For the people who don't know what slip mode is, can you just let them know what slip mode is?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, just in a Spark Notes version of it, I think it's a mode, literally a button in which you can scratch or move the vinyl or your controller platter over top of the record that's playing, and it still be in time. Like it doesn't stop the record. So you could scratch at the chorus and through the whole 16 or 8 bars and be at the second verse or something of that nature.
So it just jump back to it.
Yeah, this is
no matter how much you mess with it.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
Oh, okay.
It can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, so you instead of just stopping it, right?
You gotta come up with another phrase.
Come on, bro. This man he just throw it in and be like, why? Why I gotta do that? Take that. Right. Hey man.
Put me in baby oil mode. Come on,
bro. You ain't had a DJ at none of them parties back in the day, did you?
What the day party?
Back in the day.
Hey, listen. Matter of fact, before I go to this, now I'm sitting at one of my boys. Me and my boy met me at Bookbinders yesterday.
Nice.
And we were talking to some people. And we got to talk about Diddy.
Why?
Now, how many? No, I'm listening because
I'm here.
What do you think about Diddy? That's a question now.
It's a great question.
So right now, let's take it back 3 months from right now. No, I'm sorry, that's further than that. 6 months. Okay. There's no Diddy trial, no Cassie video. We sitting at DJ's Talk right now, and I say, Hammer, Marky Mark, and we got 2 females on the panel, and I say, hey, I got tickets to a Diddy party. He's giving me the hookup, plane, flights, train, how we need to get there.
Yeah,
we got free tickets to get into a Diddy party. First and foremost, do you want to go?
You said before the allegations and all that.
Right. Let's take social media and everything out of it right now. 6 months prior to right now, I'm saying, hey, I got tickets to a Diddy party. What y'all want to do? Y'all rocking with me or not?
Well, before I answer this question, I want to just tell you, I'm going to give you the reason why I'm going to give you the answer I'm going to give you. Like, before this whole allegation stuff in the recent past months, I never heard anything about a Diddy party in a day of my life. Maybe because of my age. I don't know. I was born in 94. Age. I was born in 94. No, I don't know.
92.
Yeah, Hammer. Yeah. So, okay. I mean, I haven't heard anything bad about it. So, I'll probably say, yeah.
But what you see flashing, all you see when you see Diddy, you see celebrities, all you see is just flash, you see money, you see Ciroc, and I say, Mark, I'm going to the party. What you gonna do? And it's free. Everything is free.
What time you leaving?
Y'all talking about the man that dressed up as the Joker that was walking around downtown?
Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm asking if we talking about the same person. That was more than 6 months ago.
We'll see. Well, I'm trying to get to where before it was confirmed that it was creepy to go to.
Oh yeah, party. Yeah. No, I mean,
okay. So and that's male or female. Okay, so and my absolutely, I'm rocking. When do we leave? I'm calling in for work because I'm trying to be there. Okay, now I'm calling a spade.
I don't know.
Once we get to the Diddy party, we party, we see all these celebrities, blah 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 blah. Now, my understanding there's 2 levels to a Diddy party. Okay. That second level is in question. So I'm saying, hey Hammer, you wanna stay in the Diddy party? Hey Hammer, I need you to drink this in order to go to phase 2, or you can step. So what my point is, and I don't even want you to answer that. My point
I'm not going to answer that.
Hey Hammer,
he's still going.
But I'm saying it was I think it was step 2 that people had the option to either go home or go to or drink what. Now you having to drink something and whatever to get to this phase 2 is totally ridiculous, and that's the part that where he's gonna have to prove why blah blah blah. But people were given the option. Really? I'm imagining. Because you don't just drink nothing, hey, I'm just going to drink this just because I want to.
Jello shot, man. All right.
Who knows? But in other words, let's stay at phase 1. If somebody invited me to a Diddy party without all these allegations and all the good stuff, I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
You got chill, family.
I'm rolling.
I mean, that just goes back to like peer pressure or somebody you idolize and look up to. If they doing something and they offer it to you, like I feel like majority of people like, yeah, I'm gonna do it because my favorite celebrity doing
it.
Like it's like one of those things. I think people just did it to like fit in, but they ain't know the consequences of like what they was doing. Yeah, you thought that was a glass of champagne, but the whole time it was ecstasy in it.
See, and if he's doing that, he need to be drilled.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, I gotta say that.
I ain't
at the all the money. I'm just watching all the money fly out my window. I'm just all the endorsements, all the backing, everything's just like
the comments and views expressed by DJ Mark J are not necessarily comments and views expressed by DJ Hammer.
I'm clipping that. I'm gonna turn that into a button.
Hold on. He said, "Don't ask him how you know. We need to find out what kind of inside information."
You gotta click the comment before that.
Hold on.
Even the first slide was crazy.
Woody Foundation in the building.
Yeah. Woody.
Just went so left.
I know, right? They always talk about Diddy. I mean, y'all still play R. Kelly. I mean,
you don't have to ask me. Literally went so crazy during the R&B part of my DJ battle with at least 3 R. Kelly songs.
I had a blast. I had a good time.
Feeling on your booty was played.
Yeah,
World's Greatest was played.
I was there.
So yes, I do still play R. Kelly music privately if that's not what you would like. Obviously, that's okay. Like I don't have to do it. It's not a.
I want to know who does not still play R. Kelly. Post it. Don't just throw a heart up. If it's somebody out there that does not play, we ain't got to put your name up there.
You don't gotta play R. Kelly. I think again, I'm trying to find out how many people really got R. Kelly in they set because y'all have a set. Like that, just you got it's a go to. Like yeah, like when you like your bag got it in it. I'm on that. Look, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Well, when I play at like the end, if I decide to slow it down,
yeah, I get
course,
that.
I'm probably gonna throw a damn R. Kelly song in there. But I don't have like
Max Kieran.
Why you gotta slow it down?
That's if I decide to.
Yeah.
Like if I decide to end of the night, say if I got everybody routed up, and then it's like last song I played was Set It Off, and I got like 20 more minutes to the end of this gig. It's like, okay, everybody amped up. Okay, let me calm everybody down. So I don't need you, you know what I mean? Just calm it. I don't know. That's how I look at it sometimes. I don't always do it, but it's just something I don't know. Just depends how I feel.
I rock with that.
I like to leave off on like an R&B note.
I like the Freaky in the Club instrumental. That joint go crazy.
Freaky in the Club.
Just the instrumental.
I'm on ignition, bro. I'm on ignition. Forever on ignition.
Come on.
J Rock, what up, J Rock?
Ollie said, yeah. That's a fact. There's so many. We do this too often.
He wrote so many songs.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah. What they say, he wrote a lot of songs. He did. Like, do you stop playing the songs he write? For the people who like protesting that. But I think
still protesting that.
They not. I think everybody has short term memory. That was like a whole when that documentary series came out. And
the wave thing, man.
Same with Diddy. They're gonna go a few months after the trial, after everything over, everybody gonna be back to normal, playing his music, doing that little line dance to that song.
Finna get loose?
Yeah, finna get loose. Everybody do that line dance. They're gonna
study your music.
Diddy's a little bit. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different.
I think currently it's different because again, these are allegations and not convictions. So that makes sense, and I agree with what Kieran's saying.
If we was gonna mute R. Kelly, we should have muted him after the first allegations. You can't
allegations or video.
Video allegation, court trial, what he beat, what he shouldn't have beat, who he bribed, who he paid off, all that stuff.
Who he peed on?
Allegedly. Because number one, right after that trial, everybody was still in the name of love, and we were still happy people, and want nothing jumping until this documentary.
My face is directly in the middle of all this commentary.
Just saying. Just saying. Hold on. He made R. Kelly great again.
I told you I agree with what he said.
No. Did he?
I feel like what he's saying is that there is now somebody else with more heinous allegations and
okay. You know what? I'm misunderstanding.
You get what I mean?
I got you. I'm thinking.
I believe that's what he's saying here.
I'm hoping he's not saying that his I guess effect on
music. No, none of that.
Okay. I got you.
No, it's not that conversation. Like the PC part of that is what I believe. But
gotcha.
Yeah, you can't cancel music again. Like there's good music and there's not good music.
True.
It's okay to have it be that way. And good music will always prevail.
Yeah. I agree.
No matter what.
So what you saying, Hammer, is none of that stuff like outside of the music factor in on your decision making on playing a song, because if it's a good song, you're gonna play it regardless.
I am saying that my job as a DJ is to cultivate a vibe for the people that are there to enjoy the music. And if that is something that is entailed in that, that's what will happen unless stated otherwise by somebody I'm working with privately, a wedding or birthday party. But if I'm at the club and I want to play some song, I'm going to play some song. I'm not thinking about personal connection to the song for the people in the moment. I'll be honest.
Preach,
Right.
brother. Preach.
It's about the music for me.
Preach.
Did
And you
you always feel that way, or you had to like gradually get to that point?
I think I feel like I've always felt that way, man. Like I don't think that I ever felt like I wanted to get involved on that side of things, depending on the room, as Kieran mentioned. Like I just I'm a music guy. Like I'm here for the craft and the culture and the art. And I mean, if that's included in that, I was not privy to when that happened.
I know me personally, I had to gradually get to that point because my anxiety went rampant. Like back when that whole R. Kelly stuff was going
Yeah.
on, it's like my anxiety is telling me not to play it, and then the
Look,
devil on my shoulder telling me to play it. Like,
I done
and I'm
got
like,
checked before. I'm not sitting here acting like ain't nobody roll up on me for playing. That happened. But
yeah,
tell us,
again, my response is still the same. Like, hey, like I'm sorry that you feel like that. I was unaware that you felt like that as a DJ. I'm just kind of playing the music and they look like they're having a great time dancing to it.
was that a private party or a club?
Club. Club for sure. I've had private parties that specifically state not to play R. Kelly as they would Sexy Red at some parties. Like it's not foreign to have people tell you what they don't want to hear. But if they're not telling you what they don't want to hear, then it's free game to play music.
right,
Definitely for the crowd.
yeah,
Absolutely. That's
exactly.
probably
100% of the time.
Definitely got to play for the crowd. You play for you, it's gonna show. And
Yeah, no, like don't nobody respond to that. Like then they start talking about how you don't switch up your sets and you always playing the same set and they be out here on you. Look, yeah, that's a fact too.
wow,
People will let you know.
and you know what? Now this is right here. Just got a playlist that banned R. Kelly and Diddy. You know what? Don't play it, and we good to go because the boss said don't play it.
It's
A private event, they are the boss, and if the boss say don't play it, don't play
no, I will not.
it.
I don't know a Robert or
Who?
a Puff, a Sean. I don't know who.
Puffy.
None of it. I don't know them.
There it is.
I don't know 'em, man.
There
But
it
again,
is.
outside of those areas, if we are talking publicly, I do not feel like you should be bullied into playing or not playing anything that you don't feel like you could play.
Man, that's rough. Like,
I don't like bullies,
yeah, that whole I feel like can't play R. Kelly, can't play Diddy.
but I can play anybody that got 12 bodies and a switch on them.
Yeah, they probably gonna ask for NBA YoungBoy or I don't know.
I get it. There's differences, but again, as a DJ, look, we gonna get off of this because this is like not it. As a DJ, like
That-
as a DJ, our job is to cultivate a vibe and an experience, and if that's included in it, that's cool. And if it's not, that's also cool.
So, would you take that gig beforehand? Like they told you the same thing. Hey, you can't play R. Kelly at my wedding or Diddy. You still accept it?
They money's still green, and there's too many other artists.
Two
I think
songs.
I asked like for me personally, I that's one of my questions. Like, what do you want to hear? Like, what are some of the songs that you like, song genres, stuff like that? And also, are there any songs or artists that you would not like to hear? Um, and I give them the opportunity to share that with me because if they don't want to hear Waterfalls by TLC at their wedding, I understand. Like, you know what I mean? Like that happens.
It does. And I had an experience where I couldn't play a Whitney Houston song,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like just some personal stuff. But
Yeah, you just
I
never know.
mean, I get it. I mean, it's all about what you want to hear. You can't really tell somebody control the vibes at somebody else's party if they want the vibes to be different.
That's it.
It's not up to you as the DJ to tell somebody how their party should go.
I
You
agree.
know what I mean? So you just sit back and pretty much take notes from whoever's paying you, and they feeding you information. It's up to you to execute the game plan.
Yeah,
So
again, it goes back to the communication.
It's a thing called a consultation and a do not playlist that you give them access to prior to. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, I see E.
Yeah, E have
Same.
it.
You think alike. Um, yeah, that you give them access to before you do a private event. Because if you're doing a private event and you're not consulting with them to get the assignment, then that's on you. That's on you. You know, and there are a lot of tools out there. We know, shout out to Vivo, that will give
Yes, sir.
digital tools to do that. But even if you don't use some of the tools that we use, if you're not meeting with your clients and they're not specifically telling you what they don't want to hear, or you're not asking, is there something that you do not want to hear, then you know you're probably failing in your preparation.
I mean, they'll let you know, but again, that's when it goes back to the you didn't know until you get there and you're in the moment, and then all of a sudden they're running over to you like, cut it off, like you have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, and you like this, and your next song ain't prepared.
Yeah, and you ready, you hype. Yeah, nope. They'll let you know. But again,
I'm glad y'all brought that up too, because I never did that in my life. I never somebody like pretty much if I was consulting with somebody, they'd say, don't play this. But it's not too many times where people
you be like,
reach out to me and they tell me stuff like that. I think that only happened to me one time.
Your great, like your thing, right? Like you got a following, Marky Mark. So like the people, like a lot of people that reach out to you know what your product looks like. Therefore, they don't have to really dive into the I don't want to hear this thing because they know your vibe. You know what I mean? So that's to your advantage, man. Like, so I think that's part of the reason you don't hear it as much because you got a bag. You know what I mean? Like you said, you got your songs that you know work for what you do and how to cultivate that. And I think that's a testament to your work.
I appreciate that, man. You feel like I just got the Lifetime Achievement Award from Hell just there.
Hey, bro, I be telling you, bro. Look, I ain't got no problem, man.
I appreciate
I'm here
that.
for a good time, not a long time. I see it, man. I know what that looks like.
That's a fact.
I honestly feel what you kind of what you are saying, because I kind of shy away from booking with people who never heard me play, because it's like you go in there and you starting from scratch. You starting from scratch and you got to figure it out. I'd rather prefer to deal with people who already heard my stuff on social media, heard my lives.
Familiar.
Yeah, people who familiar with me. I lean towards like booking with them, because if I say, what type of music you want to hear, they be like, oh, do your thing. I'm like, oh, thank you. So like hearing that is good, but I like I said,
it's a fact though, man.
When it comes to especially you, Hammer, because you definitely, probably you too, Mark J. Y'all go in situations a lot when and y'all just figuring it out from scratch, and I take my head off to y'all. That's hard. I mean, I've been in that situation, but it's tough. It's tough.
I appreciate
You go in a room full of people you never been in front of before and figuring it out, and y'all have the ability to do it. That's why y'all at the level y'all at now.
It's just different lanes, bro. The lane you select when you decide you want to be a DJ is very important, and everybody can't switch lanes.
You got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? Like I didn't start here. Like Kieran's talking about, playing your own music and festival type stuff and like really being an artist that is a DJ, like your own entity ultimately, right? Like I said, I didn't start in clubs and stuff like that. I was an EDM kind of rave DJ, man. Like I was doing the big, like the festival stuff. Like it was different. Like I think that started out as my lane, and then I got into the more I'm going to be in the clubs, and then I'm going to be, I want to do this privately because I was in college during that time period when I started. So after that, after college, it came to like, all right, a lot of people DJ. Like what's going to set you apart? And it's your product, it's your presentation, it's your preparation. It's a lot of those things. It's the consultation, it's how you greet people, it's how you talk to people. And at the end of the day, everybody don't got that. That's why there's different lanes, and there's nothing wrong with other lanes.
Some for me, I shy away from listening to DJs too much. And the reason why I do it, because people always sending me links, like other DJs as well. Yo, check out this mix this dude did. Check out his live. Or I shy away from watching it. I watch like a glimpse of it just to see what he sent me, and then I close it out real quick. because you can inadvertently get influenced by other people's work and not even know it. Next thing you know, you did
You
the
doing that
same
same
you did the
transition
same
and not
set.
knowing?
Yeah,
Mhm.
you don't even know it. So it happened to me early, and I had to like catch myself. I was like, yo, I just because I was a fan of something, I kind of like did the same little transition he did, and I was like, yo. From that point on, I was like, I'm not watching
Yeah.
other DJs no more because that
Yeesh.
stuff can rub off on you. Like it really can. I appreciate that, Venus. Um,
I'm
that
trying to
stuff
think.
do, bro. Bro, I was laughing at how much you charge.
I'm
No,
Nah.
still
but,
no. We gotta stick here. We
no,
gotta
but I was
stick
laughing
here.
at. No, but it do
We
rub
gotta
off on you,
stick here. So
like
like,
especially if you're a fan of
so
somebody.
what's
That's
practice look like?
for me.
Like, yeah, like I mean, just based off of that, like you saying you don't watch other DJs kind of thing. Like I get it. Not saying that practice doesn't entail like us playing our music and just getting on the turntable and seeing, but like why what's the substitute for film, I guess is what we'll call it, right? You know,
So
athletes watch film, right?
yes.
That's kind of
So
what my perspective.
So for me, I have everything set up like in my back room, like
Hmm.
to where I could just connect my laptop and just play. So
Yeah,
what I do sometimes I get off from work, I just go back there, just play random songs and just come up with random stuff and like have random ideas pop into my head. So sometimes I spend hours and hours I just act like, to be honest with you, I can't believe I'm
love.
saying this, but I act like when I'm in my house, in my back room where I got my equipment at and playing music, I visualize me in front of a lot of people, and I'm in my house by myself talking on the
Right.
mic, like yeah,
Like
and
we
I'm like
outside, yeah.
yeah, I'm visualizing that like at
That's
home.
good, bro.
I see a crowd full of people while I'm practicing. I'm talking on the mic and everything. I'm like, man, I hope nobody ain't like
No, I know they do.
coming to my house and like,
My
man, this
neighbors
dude
can't
crazy.
stand me.
Man, they'll swear, but now I got like 40 people in my house or something. The way I'm talking on the mic, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm playing
good.
on. Yeah, but that's how I practice.
That
So
makes it not foreign later. You know what I mean? Like that
exactly.
makes when this same song's on and it's thousands of people out there, I feel that. Like I've already practiced this. Like
Hmm.
I've been here before almost.
So I visualize gigs in my head before I even go there and play. Like I have a vision in my head while I'm back in my room practicing. I'm like, okay, this is gonna go this way, and I'm playing it out in my head
Hmm.
as I'm practicing and DJing, and I'm talking on the mic and everything like I'm in front of a crowd full of people. It's crazy, but
That's
that's
smart.
how that's how I'm doing it, and it's like I'm just prepping myself, and just in my mind, it's like I'm there at the gig already. So, but that's crazy how my brain works. I don't know.
No, that's what
That's
makes you unique, man. That's why you have your own lane and your style and what you're known for because of that, right? Because you don't have to get it from somewhere else. You're not really looking to elsewhere for how to cultivate what you're trying to get across. You spend
exactly,
that time in your quiet time, you know what I'm saying? In your personal
exactly,
time building that versus
exactly.
looking for it. You already got it.
Right. And sometimes, like what I do, I challenge myself. I just take even like what I did today. I upload a mashup, Southern Soul song, and I mix it with an Afrobeat song.
Yep.
I mix Burner Boy with If I Back It Up. You
Come
know
on.
what I mean? So, and that's just me just challenging myself. Like I just go to like a top, like a song that's trending out right now. Just like the other day, I mixed Sexy Red in that new Glorilla song with Betty Wright, After the Pain. So I know, but it was like that was like one of my
Yeah,
little
that joint.
comedic skits. But that's just something I challenge myself with. I try to be like
Good,
just
by
different.
the
I
way.
challenge myself to think out the box.
Right.
Like I don't try to like just try to mix two songs that's similar in genre all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I try to think, and I seen you doing it while you play. You know what I mean? You think outside the box, and
Got to.
that's how I'm thinking. Like when I'm at home practicing, I'm doing mashups with I don't know, like a 80s
Yeah, just
song
random
with
beats that I like.
a Chief Keef song. I'm mixing them together at the house. And I'm like, I'm laughing to myself, man. It's funny, like how I mix these two songs
That's
together.
part of it.
But
Yep.
yeah,
That's part of the practice. That's part of the practice. And again, that's still not saying when you get to this event, you're gonna be able to pull off the same thing, but it makes you comfortable in spaces when you're doing it because you've already done it.
yeah. So that goes back when people be like, hey, teach me how to DJ.
Yep.
It's like, what you mean by that? I can
What
show you
part?
like
Yeah.
the basics, but I can't teach you how to think like me.
Yeah.
Like some people, they be wanting like they be a fan of your work. They see you rock a crowd. It's like, teach me how to do that. Like I can't teach you how to do that. I can only teach you the basics. I can say, hey, when you make sure your BPMs and the stuff line up and do this. I can't tell you exactly how I think. Like I can't detach my brain from my head and put it inside your head and then say, hey, go DJ. But some people would that's what they really mean. A lot of people when they say, hey, teach me how to DJ, they really saying,
Give
hey,
me that.
teach me what you doing.
You're right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, you don't want to know what I'm doing. Like you just want to know like the basics and come up with your own style.
That's a fact.
Because if you want to do exactly what I'm doing, other people are gonna notice and they're gonna and I seen it happen. I seen it happen when people try to do something stuff I doing. And I don't care personally. Like if you can get a lot of views off what you're doing, I'm happy for you and I'm root behind you. And I'm behind you 100% because we can all win, we can all eat.
Yep.
So but I had people like, hey, look, hey, he trying to do exactly what you doing. And I'm like, no, he doing what he but that's why I try to tell people like do something different, do your own thing, but people gonna notice that.
They'll know it's yours.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you trying to do what Mark doing. But like just come up with your own thing and kind of just, I don't know. Sometimes it's easier said than done. But the way my brain functions is like random ideas pop into my head. I might be at work and somebody pop in my head. Because I do comedy skits too.
Yeah.
So I play the little the
definitely
uncle
do.
mechanic too. So
wow, man, both of y'all be in the videos.
yeah, so all that comes from random thoughts that pop into my head, and that's something you can't just tell people how to do. Like,
Yeah,
creativity, brother. Creativity.
Yeah, so I can't tell people how to do that. Yeah, so
and just so we're not ignoring any comments, we do see you, Tizzy, and how much you charge for a DJ. It just depends on you, private and wedding, whatever the case is, your own lane. But it's probably best to contact someone
$1 million
directly to kind of dig into that, so we're not ignoring your comment.
No facts.
And crazy, no matter it all. Oh, you know what? Bad is I always play for the ladies because the ladies come first. Facts. And then I'm moving the party. Matter of fact, ladies dancing first.
That's a must.
That's a must.
I don't care about the dudes when I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not care about the dude dancing when I'm
playing. Y'all are sexist,
I don't get the ladies going because most dudes they too good to dance. It's like they too good to dance, and then I want to say what I'm about to say.
No, I'm looking at it. Don't look at that.
I had a thought. See, that's another thing about me too. I gotta hold back a lot because
why?
What do you mean? I can't say it on here because you gotta.
No, you're right. Don't do that.
A lot of times, and I was gonna say the only dudes that dance is you can fill in the blank.
That's not true.
But anyways.
You're
right. You're right. I mean, what would it?
The ladies on the floor, they'll migrate to the floor one by one. They come in. Sometimes you got to call them out. But
y'all got to stop acting like dudes don't dance, bro.
No, dude. Hey, dude.
They gotta get like a little tipsy most times. I'm not just saying all dudes, but just
no, I get what you mean. I'm messing with you, man.
Yeah. It's just like from experience. Most times, the ladies keep the party going. They keep the vibes going. You know what I mean? Especially just from what I'm used to seeing. You know what I mean? I can only speak on what I've been through.
They definitely do. I mean, of course. Like the guys ain't gonna go out there and start dancing and get the ladies. Like that's not how it works. It's never been how it's worked ever.
Hey, I'm going directly to this one right here because when
I
was at a party, at the Robinson Theater.
No,
I saw the video because DJ Hot Rod was getting money, bro.
He didn't post a comment.
Money. I'm like, this dude is going in, and he had a good time. And that's just one thing I would appreciate about, especially that day, because DJs they have a hard time not critiquing or just listening to other cats play. But when you genuinely come out to have a good time, whether you know the guy or whether you don't know him, and you get money like we used to get money, and you just taking the fact that I DJ out of the entire fun element that you're in.
Yep.
And that's exactly what he did, bro. And I would have, he had a ball. a ball. Shout out to my man DJ Hot Rod in the building.
But that's the thing too, man. Because sometimes I hate that. Like the only kind of downside of becoming a DJ is like I have that DJ ear now. So when I'm out and about, like hearing another DJ and like they transition, it didn't go the way that it
You
wasn't smooth.
heard
I
it.
hear it. I hate that I hear that, but it don't affect me. But it's like, man, I wish I could just ignore that again. Because before I was a DJ, I didn't
I
think nothing
mean,
about that. You know what I mean?
I,
But it's
Your
like,
significant others pick up on that stuff a lot more than you do, and
yeah,
I'm sure you can attest to that. Because I'd be like, not paying attention, and then she'd be like looking at me, and I'm like, "What you looking at me for?" I mean, I heard it,
I
but I'm not
can't
paying
do nothing
attention
about
to
it.
it. Yeah,
I drive like when you drive. There's other drivers that ain't great.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to the
Like
money
they don't
relationship.
switch lanes or signal like you would.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
yeah, I like what J Rock said when he said he pick up
Mm,
on a song or something.
I did right here. Now, listening to other DJs
Mhm.
remind you of songs and bangers that you haven't played. That's a straight fact, bro. I'm
Yes.
like, that don't sit on my hard drive. It's in the white. I haven't played that in about 4 or 5 years, and it's rocking.
Shazam.
mm.
Yeah.
I ain't say nothing. Ain't nobody say nothing.
Look, so
Shazam.
is all right. No, I'm asking. Go ahead. So it's wrong to Shazam.
Is it wrong?
Hmm.
I do it all the time. I don't care. You be playing Hammer and somewhere. I'll be like, oh man, I forgot about that song.
I
Uh,
should, yeah.
if I can't remember the name of it,
I'm just here to break down stigmas, bro, because we know why I asked that question.
I Shazam because again, I know if I'm just listening to a DJ, I'm not gonna remember
The
tomorrow.
song,
I'm
the
probably
song,
drinking.
or
So
maybe I don't know the song.
if you know what, case in point, I was at the park.
Yeah,
He was a younger DJ, and I even called DJ Duffy the next day to find out who it was. He played some newer jams. They were hidden.
yeah.
I Shazammed them and I put them in my library. I just got to figure out a spot to put them at when I'm at the next young jam. They kind of
It fits that.
subsidizes that age group. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm
my
all day.
personal opinion, you'll be a fool as a DJ. And like if you somewhere and somebody play something and the crowd going crazy off it, you'll be a fool to not even to at least think about putting that like in your set or playing that next time you go play
Figuring
or
it out.
something like that. Come on, man, that's like just being a student of the game. Like, come on, like
Say it again.
if
Student
you
of the game.
yeah, like you'll be a fool. Like if Hammer, if I'm out somewhere listening to you, you play a song, man, everybody go crazy. Like how they react to that Tony Terry song sometimes. Like everybody go crazy. Like I'd be a fool if I don't at least
If
consider
I didn't
thinking
know what
about
it
playing that.
was, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be a fool. Like as a DJ, like why would I ignore what's hot or what's getting the people on, especially if I have to DJ in that particular
Because he's
area
playing it,
myself.
and I'm not supposed to take the song from his set.
Yeah.
That's the most
It's ignorant.
ignorant
It's
mindset.
ignorant.
I hate that. I just hate that. Like, can I address something real quick?
I would
'Cause
love for you to be honest on DJ's talk when
no,
we
because
keep it 100.
I just want to address something, and I
Address it.
usually don't even get into this stuff. But lately, I've been seeing like a lot of DJ drama, and
Have
like
you?
I hate it. Yes, I've been seeing it on my Facebook feed, and you know me, I only use my social media for entertainment. I don't get into that personal stuff, but I hate it because it's so much money out here for everybody. And it's like sometimes people they don't like when a new DJ come in and like maybe they come into a spot they've been DJing at for a while. They don't like it. But man, like it's enough for everybody to eat. If
It's
you
true.
see a DJ that's hot and trending, you'll be a fool not to reach out to him and try to work with him.
Arm
Why
around.
you looking at that man like he competition? Like you be a fool. Like you know what I mean? I don't understand why people just, oh no, why you want to DJ here? Because you know I've been DJing here. You don't let me DJ where you at. Like it's crazy, but I honestly hate that. It's enough money for everybody. If you see a DJ that's hot, you should try to team up with him. Don't try to like,
Trying to,
discourage him or be
yeah.
negative or you know what I mean? Oh, why you want to DJ at the spot? I be DJing that. That's crazy to me. Like, it's enough money for everybody to eat. Why? I don't understand why people think it's just like a small bowl of money And you know what I'm saying? I don't understand it why people like some
Yeah.
DJs think like that. I'm tired of seeing all this DJ drama. Like I'm sick of it.
Hey
Like
man,
I'm just sick of it. Like it get to the point where I just start like if I unfriend you and you're a DJ, it's probably because you're just stirring up too much
you and
drama.
some
Like,
stuff.
yeah, it's crazy to me.
Hey man,
Like, I mean, I had stuff happen to me personally about other DJs bad mouth me. I don't care per se.
likewise.
I'm not gonna respond. I'm not gonna give you the time of the day. I'm not gonna let the people who follow me know something about you in a negative fashion. Like, I'm not doing that.
I might.
And like he said, that's that it is crabs in a barrel. Like, it's crazy that we gotta think like that. We can all shine. We can all eat. Everybody, listen. If you on this chat, we can all eat. We can all
We
shine.
are the world.
I'm
Come
gonna give
on,
you an
talk some
example.
airs.
I'm gonna give you an example. Who own all the boil bays, this restaurant, all
Me.
the seafood restaurants? Thank you. That's a group of people coming together, putting their money together. They all winning. They all eating. Why
Yeah,
can't we follow that motto? Why we always gotta like, hey, nah, oh, you stealing all the shine, or you think you better than me? You think it's
I
crazy, man.
think I believe that this is conflated. I think that there is a good population of our community that does feel this way, Marky Mark. For the longest, I felt opposite because I was experiencing opposite myself. But the more that I spoke out about it, and the more that I conversed with other DJs that are out here going through the same thing week in and week out, that are actually out here gigging and around the people that are um, displaying these things that we're talking about, the beef, you know what I mean? They don't want that either. They're not fans of it. Um, they don't like it. They don't condone it. So I every time I'm gonna speak up and say that it doesn't exist in the magnitude that we feel like it does. I Beef's gonna happen. It's a competitive sport, so to speak. As DJing, the way that I see it,
But it don't have to be.
I'm an athlete. I mean, again, it
Mhm.
doesn't have to be in the in the realm of business. No, we can all get money at the same spot. But if we're, I think it's more of an iron sharpens iron thing, Marky Mark.
I
I
don't
don't
agree
think
with
it,
that.
I don't think it's me or you. I think everybody can find a spot or a lane, as we said earlier. What were you about to say, Mark J?
Um, this might hurt a couple of people.
Mm,
Because I slightly disagree. Slightly.
with
Everybody can eat. They can eat, but
yeah,
you got to
sure.
work. A lot of people don't understand. Like, say, for instance, the panel that I have now, it's a different element. But DJing is work. Staying relevant is work. Honing your craft is work. Stand up, organizing music is work. Getting gigs is work. Making the right contacts, correcting or being in the right networks, such as the people I have on the screen, such as the people that I associate myself with. Hammer,
Mm-hmm.
you know firsthand,
I
it's
already
work.
know.
You can't be on the back burner and just because you have a controller thinking business is going to automatically come to you. And because somebody else is DJing there and you would like to DJ there, they've put in that work
Come
to
on,
DJ there, and firsthand, if you're hungry, you got to go out and you got to get that
gotta
food. You got to
eat,
buy that
man.
food.
Mm.
We in a, and it is, and I think the people, if you're bitter because someone is DJing somewhere and you're not connected with them or what for whatever the reason is, there's work involved with how they got there. How they
Yes,
got there, and you see people all these flyers. Flyers don't really mean nothing to me because I like private events. But the private events, we put we put in so much backdoor work to get these private events. People don't
yeah,
even understand, And if you don't understand, develop the mindset where you want to understand, connect with people, network with people, so they know or can relate themselves with the work that you're putting in, and then they can see the grind and they'll understand what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
It ain't about you DJing it, I'm DJing this clubs. Ooh, I'm about to
I like what
say
Reggie just said.
what he say.
Yes.
Click on that Reggie comment. You over here just stalling. I need clickability.
I like to think that all the DJs I've come into contact with can feel my sincerity for them to succeed. But sometimes DJs are paying their bills with the craft and they, oops, it skipped up. And
And have
they,
that got to get it mentality. Still love
it
them though.
is.
But that was ultimately going to be my response to what you were saying, Marky Mark. Like, there's differences because some people have to do this full time. I'm not gonna negate the fact that some people budget the fact that they're going to be there every Friday and Saturday from this time to this time into their living situation, whatever that may be. So I try not to take it personal when I see those things occur, because it could be that. Like, you could have expenses that are life or death that you have to get this every Friday and Saturday that you're budgeting for.
Right. And when I make the comment, like, everybody can eat, all I'm saying is it's a small community of DJs. It's a lot more demand.
Yes.
Like, it's a lot more people request. Well, all I'm saying is, I don't care if you got charge, if you charge $100, $150, I don't care. But everybody can eat because it's a lot of gigs out here. You're not gonna get cut short on a gig just because somebody took your little Friday spot. It's always people looking for a DJ.
Yes.
That's the point I'm making about everybody can eat. You can
work.
Yeah. I mean, it's as simple as that. Somebody always having a birthday party. You don't necessarily have to DJ at a club all the time.
What's easier? What's easier, to have a reoccurring club spot or to have to find a birthday party every Friday? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not negating what you're saying. Like, I think that's just the mentality behind it, right? Like, if I can get a reoccurring spot here and not have to work for this $500 and find somebody that wants to book me for that and have a setup already that where this is what I'm getting every Friday, it's easier than having to go find a client. I'm not agreeing with that mentality, by the way. I'm just saying I understand where that comes from. Because it's not my full time.
Yeah, I get you. That's kind of I never said like I wanted to like do the DJing full time because I feel like that might set me up to be in a mentality that act like that. You know what I mean? Yes. I'm scared it's gonna you're right.
That's me. That's
I
me.
definitely understand because that's why I like my little 9 to 5 because you know what I mean.
Hey, I'm a nerd, man.
I said because it might put me in that
pressure
mode. Yeah,
that's pressure. You gotta eat. And again, I'm not worried about how somebody else feels about coming in here or finding a spot or cultivating a spot because they just want to get in. If I'm worried about eating, so I completely understand how much pressure that could be. I mean, I don't know. I have never DJed full time.
It's preparation, bro. It's preparation. And you just have to be able to, like say for instance, we break down crates and we break down the things we have to do for a successful event. That's a life-changing, and I can attest to it, that you have to analyze everything you have going on in your life and then DJ is secondary. And you can make it happen off of what you looked at and say, you know what, I can make it happen off of XYZ dollars, XYZ gigs, private gigs versus these in between weekday gigs and stuff like that. But you have to break all that stuff down yourself.
Your number's still your number. Yeah.
Yeah. But you have to understand your relevance, understand your value, and understand if you can really do it and have a plan B. Because if it doesn't work out, you know what? There's 9 to 5s out there where you'll
find one.
Back to, yeah. And if you're an intelligent individual, jobs, people ain't trying to work anyway, so you can get a job.
That's a fact.
So it's a different formula, and that goes into that, again, this whole overall DJ thing from the start to the finish is just not easy. It's not as easy as it looks because we make it look easy. It's our job to make it look easy, but it ain't necessarily easy.
What's easy?
Yeah. So, right.
Are people interacting with people easy? Like, I mean, I don't know. It depends on who you are. Like, are you a people person or are you just, you got to do it if you're running a business?
My thing is, right, you know how people, I don't know, maybe y'all can like explain this to me a little bit better. You know how people like read the room, right?
Come on.
What exactly? So if I'm in a room full of people I've never seen in my life,
I like this.
What do reading the room consist of? Because at that point, I'm a psychic. I know what that man personally like to hear, or what he personally like to hear. Because when people say read the room, like it'd be more non-DJs saying that. People who you gotta learn how to read the room.
It means stereotype people.
How do you do that? You can't stereotype. You can't say, okay, I
Yes,
see
you
a bunch
can.
of old black ladies. Oh, they gonna want to hear Betty Wright.
Yes, you can.
You play Betty Wright, they might. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do it. Yeah, we do it. But like,
That's what they mean.
they make it seem like it's easy to do that.
I
Though.
would love for somebody to tell me that that's not what they mean by read the room.
Yeah, because I mean,
I think
that's
that's what
what people talk
personally,
about.
I think that's what it's always meant, is to know who you're playing to. And that includes any descriptive factors in which you're identifying your crowd with.
Yeah, but it's like if you've never seen them before in a day of your life, what are you going based off? I mean, like you say,
What you
you got a
see.
stereotype.
What you
Yeah,
see.
yeah, but it's just
I know it's
people make
wild
it
to think
seem
of, but
they make it seem like it's so easy to do it.
like
That's what I
like it's
like.
an ability, like you're just
Yeah,
looking at
yeah,
people
like it's
like,
you can just turn the light on. Oh, that dude over there. Oh, he like Al Green. I could just look
yes.
at the shirt he got on that he want to listen to Al Green. Oh,
There's
he got on Stacey Adams. Oh,
there's
he
some
might want to
stuff
hit.
in there, man. Like there's some truth to
Man,
some of
that's
that stuff. And again, it comes with talking to the people. Like I mean, I walk around the room, I engage with certain people. Like I see he's gonna be the party guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like you kind of get vibes. And I
and that's
think
what I do too.
it's not
And I try.
easy. Don't get me
It's
wrong.
not.
Like I
And
think
that
that
eased
I agree
my
with.
go ahead.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
and that eased my anxiety too. Cause my anxiety be running rampant. A lot of people don't believe because my style of DJing. Like, oh, you not nervous? Oh, yes, I do. I be nervous, my anxiety going crazy. So to ease that, I gotta talk to people while I'm setting up. Like I try to find somebody random to talk to, and that calms me down. And I eventually get, what you like to listen to? I like to listen to
Mhm.
everything. I hate when somebody say that. I
Everything. I
like to
like
listen to
everything.
everything.
I'm
Well,
listening
what
to
does
everything.
everything mean? Like, give me some specific. Like,
Because I come in
but
here
then
and
I,
playing death metal, you gonna hate me. Like you don't
yeah,
like everything.
yeah. So when people say that, like, okay, whatever. But I try to talk to person having a party or somebody
RJ,
that
how you
know
read
them.
the room, bro?
Yeah. No, I mean it's number one, if you're hired for an event, you probably know if you're doing your research, whatever the case is, who's going to be there, the age group, and all the other good stuff. So you
Mhm.
kind of know a partial or a portion of where you need to go going into the event. But if especially if it's a wedding, I think it's easy. Interact during cocktail hour. Interact. Find out where they at during your dinner. See where your energy is coming from, and and engaging. Because the party doesn't start when at the reception.
Before. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it
Right.
starts way before that. So between research and then again, we do. I'm versatile. You see the blacks, the whites, the youngs, the old. That's I guess I'm gonna say that's experience because you got to know. It's crazy because Hammer, like you, I'm telling you, it's like automatic.
I get it.
It's like It's like
Again,
you say read the
how
room,
do
but I'm just doing my job.
how do
Which
you know?
is I don't even know. Right now, I have no idea.
Y'all just don't want to say it, man.
If you coming from basically nothing and you're saying read the room, what is it? What is define reading the room? It's like automatic right now, bro.
Yes. And I think
Automatic.
honestly what Kieran said is literally it's discernment. It's literally being able to understand and feel what people are trying to have. And I mean, yes, it's the Holy Spirit. But
Yeah, ask the client what type of music they want to hear. That private events, yes, those are easy. But if you
absolutely.
go to like the clubs, or if somebody said, matter of fact, okay, it's a Friday, and somebody says we don't have a DJ for Saturday at 12 p.m.
Yep.
for an event, whatever the case is.
Yep.
So you say, you know what, you want the money, I can do it, and then you go in there and you don't have time to kind of
Blank
prepare,
slate.
like
Just blank slate.
clean slate.
I like these.
I
These are
know.
the dialogues. These are the
I'm gonna
dialogues.
say I can do it. It don't matter. I don't care what color they are, the age groups. It doesn't matter. A lot of
Don't stop the beat.
you know what? You gotta figure it out. If you're a good DJ, you'll figure it out. You'll keep
I
it moving.
think that's always been the epitome of the DJ. Like, yo, what do you open with? Like, what's your first song? Like, what do you greet the people with?
It's tough.
Depends on what
So
I walk into.
can I
Nah.
share a little bit of a personal experience?
Yes, please.
So one of my, and this is like very early on, but one of the I say I want to say worst experience I had. It was like a company party.
Yeah.
It was a company party, man. So a company party, and it's a big company. I don't even want to say the company.
Don't do it. They ain't
But
endorsing us yet.
right. So the issue is it's so diverse. Like I might can get this section happy, but this section gonna be mad. They don't want to hear that, and it's evenly divided up, and it was too tough. So I ain't gonna lie. Somebody asked me about a company holiday party the other day, and I just straight up said I was busy. I can't do it. Like I don't like being in a situation. It's hard because you have an equal split. It's easy if you out regularly DJing, you got 10% angry. No, but when you got 50% angry, that I mean, you get the other 50% happy, and then it's like
you're the
it's
do
tug of
both
war.
guy, man.
It's tug of war.
Marky Mark,
Like
you do mashups, man. You do mashups. Literally, you have the answer. You know the answer. So
you'll literally have somebody. Okay, I want to listen to "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey. You play the song. Did somebody come up to, hey, can you play Go Go? You like, man, you know what?
Not right now. I can't. No,
it is not right now. But
I got you.
But you play Journey, half the people in there gonna notice. They gonna act like they don't know it at the beginning, but
they gonna know when that
just
gonna pick up, man.
Like, I feel it. Oh, I'm sorry.
I got your back, bro. Look, we forgot where he was at, man. Look,
all I'm saying is certain situations it's a little bit more difficult to come to that, to find that little balance.
Come on,
sometimes I had a bad experience. I have good experience with holiday company parties, and then I had this one experience that was just like,
everybody got that one, man. Don't worry.
Talk to him, Reggie. Preach, brother.
That is it. And I mean, I
was trying to stay off of that.
Like guiding them there. I think it's all part of it, though. I'm not saying that you have to transition with your microphone, but I think that interacting with the people there and finding out what they respond to is literally our job description if there was one. Like, you can only prepare so much. And then at a certain point, you got to start being a people person. You got to start caring about what they want to do or taking them where you want them to go. You say, put them in the car, Mark.
In the car. You already know what time it is. Put them in the car.
I don't care if we got no seats or not. Come on.
Pack it in like a clown.
It's tough. It's tough. I'm not making it light, Marky Mark. Trust and believe.
Yeah, I just can't all the way agree with that, because you can talk your way through it, but some people don't know the song. They might not just vibe. Not everybody's gonna be receptive to everything.
Absolutely not.
When Ham was talking earlier, like the lane that you created for yourself, and definitely big ups to you. Most of the people have seen your content, seen your mixes, seen your mashups, and experienced those prior to you getting there, so they know what they're gonna get.
Yes.
But when you are flatlining yourself until where, like you said, you had a corporate event. If you're not comfortable, okay, don't be afraid to say no. You know, a lot of cats are so afraid to say no to a gig and let that money roll. All money ain't good money. You know your lane. I know my lane. You know, it's certain things ain't too many things I'd be like, no. But your lane is impressively different. If that's a good adjective to put in front of that, it's impressively different. And I'm not gonna say you don't have to work as hard, but people just know what they're getting. And your product speaks for itself. And not too many DJs have done that, especially as fast as you've done that.
Yeah. You're right. I mean, it's tough, man. I'm just happy that I have the luxury, because I have a full-time job, to be able to just DJ when I want to, like when I feel like it, and not versus because that light bill coming in. I need to find this gig, but I try to DJ in situations where I feel comfortable. So I don't want to tell like other DJs too. Not all money is good money. You know what I mean? Because you could be putting yourself in like this crazy environment. If you feel like you got to go somewhere, you got to bring your protection. I don't think you should be there. You know what I mean? So don't ever put yourself in a bad situation just for money.
Live a little bit. I said live a little bit.
Okay. I see.
How else you develop a love for this thing?
Man, I'm just saying.
No, I'm kidding. Don't put
I know.
Everybody be like, "Oh, Hammer's crazy." Like, nope. I forgot we're live still.
Jay Kerr says he has to establish his personality voice on the mic as a DJ.
He said he hasn't yet. I don't believe him. He's such a great entertainer, man. I done seen him spin. But I get what he means though. Like even still, like as much as I yell and be on the mic, like I don't be feeling like I say the right thing. I feel like I'm just partying. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever gotten to the point where I'm like, yo, this is what I say for this transition. Like I just don't have it like that. Like I'm literally organically cold. Like, oh, this person's here. I'm talking to you. Like that's how I'm like. It's different every time.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
I
skill.
practice at the house. I actually, like I told y'all earlier, I be
Yeah,
practicing at the house. I be talking on the mic. Just you just gotta find like I don't know. I just feel like I can hear the beat and when the I don't know. It's
like
like I know the timing of when to talk. Kind of like you could kind of hear
man,
it in the beat. Oh, there's a whole science to when to talk and
if you hear what your best friend say, "Ow, ow," like I don't. That's not me.
you
Like
funny.
the roof is on fire types.
Like I don't have phrases. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe that's my lack of practicing. Like
But
maybe
you
that's
don't
not.
need it though. You don't need it.
I'm not saying it's a necessity. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it comes with finding your voice and personality. Is what I mean.
It comes naturally, and that's what you really want.
Yes.
That's what you really want. Because if you scripting it, a lot of I a lot of other DJs, they have a script. And a lot of people, a lot of wedding DJs believe they should have a script
I've
on
heard that.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I script one thing and it's not exactly the same as this when the on the garter toss. That's because people like it so much, and I just add
Okay.
a flair to it. But as far as scripting, it's different people in the audience every time I see it, different demographics of
Ah,
people, and it's like natural. I'm just conversating with them,
I'm on the
conversating,
line. I'm on the line with it, Marky. Like
you know. So
because like I think that there is if you're running a business, so if we're taking out of the organicness of the people interaction, if you're running like a co-op where you're hiring other DJs and have them representing a brand of sorts, I understand scripting. I understand the need for mad libs, so to speak, like you fill in the blanks kind of thing. Like you don't have to say exactly this, but this is
mhm,
what we're trying to get across here.
mhm.
I get the benefit of it. If you're out here in the clubs or bars, like I think you have more freedom to develop that, so to speak. But if we're talking about a private gig in which they're booking with my company, I'm not about to sit here and say that you can just say or do whatever. And just personally, I don't think you feel that way either.
Right. You can't. I
You
mean,
represent a brand, right?
exactly. You can't just be shouting out some crazy. Because I done seen it where DJs get all like drunk and shouting out some
I'm gonna
crazy.
call
So I'm
you.
like, it. You know what's crazy too? Some people who don't normally talk on the mic, then they and then they start like drinking, like excessive drinking. Then they get to talking on the mic. It just sounds crazy.
They do.
It's like,
They don't
man,
know the
stop it.
difference.
It's like stop it. Like, cause if that's not you, don't feel like you're forced to do something you're not comfortable with because it's gonna come out as crazy. It's not gonna people probably
It's not
who
organic.
is
Maybe it
it's
is
not
organic.
organic.
Maybe it is, but
So
it's
what is your suggestion if someone wants to learn how to DJ and MC? What is your suggestion?
what Marky Mark do. What?
So I would just say this. I would suggest if you're not comfortable with it and that's not you, because you have to be comfortable with that. Like, not
Mm,
everybody's meant to do every single thing. So,
Yes.
you some things you can't teach the people. So that's why certain people got an MC that they always have. We already know. So you have an MC, and they let them do all that. If you don't have the ability to do that, and that's fine
Yeah.
because that adds to the show. Like, you sometimes you can't teach somebody. That's just like somebody who's very introverted. Like,
Yes.
I'm gonna try to teach you to be a social person, and hey, when people come in the room and you're gonna speak to them and you're gonna talk to, you can't teach that to somebody
No.
because if you don't have it, you just don't have it, and there's nothing wrong with that. I wish I could shut up sometimes because I
What you mean?
you know what I mean? I feel like I wish I had the ability to just sit quiet for 30 minutes straight. I don't have that ability. You know what I mean? But
But that's
sometimes
the
you oh,
thing.
go ahead. Yeah.
That's where it gets developed. That's where like you said, there's enough money out here. That's where you develop a team thing where there is other people you can bring on board. Maybe you know a dope MC. Maybe you know an artist that likes to MC. I don't mind none of that. I just kind of came around to the point where I had to do it for myself. Which is why it's that way now. Like, which is why it's like, oh, you don't need no MC, you can MC for yourself. But it's like, it'd be nice to be able to just DJ. Like, I don't mind being able to just do what I'm supposed to do, and you have somebody that does what they do well. Like, I don't mind that. Like,
that's double the work too.
Yeah, double the work. Like, it's network leveraging as well. Like, oh, you have a fan base, I have a fan base. Like, I don't look at everything as a negative. Like, if I don't want to do that or I'm not comfortable doing that, somebody is, and they have a following. Let's build our followings together and reach more people.
Right.
Like, everything has a different perspective. It just depends on who you are or what you're looking to do. Again, that lane, man. And I'm lane switching.
Yeah.
Just big Zah. I'm straight business.
Lake Griffin.
Look. It's hilarious.
Jay, don't be hating on them young dudes.
Post cure for me.
I'm gonna tell you what, and I guess as we close out, and and the hate, bring the hate thing back. That's why we do DJs Talk right here, bro.
Come on.
That's why we do it. That's why we invite. It ain't just me and Hammer on here promoting ourselves. We're promoting everyone, and we want to see everybody win. But it's work. It's not just you're just pushing buttons and you got a controller, you got some speakers. It's just bigger than that. So hate you'll never see from this side of the fence. You'll never see it.
I wouldn't call it hate.
Yeah.
I'd call it tough love. Because again, you got to work. We are more than welcoming of anybody who DJs, MCs, promotes, runs a club. But again, that's if you're doing the work to be considered any of those titles.
Right.
For me personally, I care too much about the craft, the culture, and the people for it just to be open to anybody who really don't care for real and is just looking to get ahead. That's not what I'm here for. It's never been what I'm here for. I don't think that's what Mark J's here for. That's not what DJ's Talk is. It's literally for us to get together and build and come up with new ideas and new ways to get better at what we do and increase our value across the board because, again, everybody eats.
Right. Nobody win when the family feuds.
Come on.
I came up with that quote.
Yeah, I know he did, man. He gave that going to him a week before the album.
Hold on, allegedly. I came up with that quote. Allegedly.
Put your air quotes up.
Allegedly. Man, my ass gonna be in court next week.
It's DJ's Talk.
That's funny. You should have hit this right.
Hold on, wait.
Do that.
Can I say something real quick? Just real quick.
Please.
No, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for having me on because literally this is the only podcast I've ever been on, and I appreciate y'all giving me a voice, and I appreciate everything. And hold on, I need to. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.
I love it. Stupid. I love it. It's DJ's Talk, man. We do this every Tuesday. Do us a favor, man. Go to the YouTube page if you are not a subscriber already. And subscribe. Go to, if you're a DJ on here and you're not a member of the DJ's Talk private group, go in and, a couple of questions. As long as you're a DJ, you're in there. It's not exposed to everyone. We just do what we do in there, not on a live level. So please entertain that private chat. Follow DJ Hammer. Follow DJ Market.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Thank
you. Man, and we look in double overtime today, but I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy DJ Mark J, and we are officially out this ball. It's DJ's Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the DJ's Talk YouTube channel and also click the notifications button. It'll definitely help us out. Want to be a guest? You have a question? You want something addressed? Great. Hit us up on social media platforms. You can hit up DJ Mark J or the DJ Hammer. It's the DJ's Talk live podcast every Tuesday, 8 p.m. with DJ Mark J and DJ Hammer. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in.
Just give it a little tap, tap, tap it.